Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, a potential demo at the start of November. We also have some updated gameplay features to take a look at, plenty of stuff to cover. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, potential demo for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Now, I don't want to say this is definitely going to happen because it is unlikely, but it is a possibility. So, Kelios is a respected insider in the community, and they tweeted out saying, I don't know if we can hope for it, but possible demo of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet at the Paris Games Week. Now, the Paris Games Week takes place from November the 3rd to November the 6th. So, obviously, a couple of weeks before Pokemon Scarlet and Violet come out. And we know that Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox are going to be at Paris Game Week. Now, it is very, very close to the release of the game, so it is quite unlikely. And I feel like if there was going to be a demo, it would have been in it would have been at Worlds, because that's obviously such a massive Pokemon event. But because we're used to seeing big trailers at the start of the month, we obviously had one for August, September, October. We're probably going to get one for November, so there might be some information about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet at the Paris Game Week, just simply because that's when we usually get new information. But I don't think there's going to be a demo, but you never know. Fingers crossed. There's always the possibility, but it is very, very close to when the game's actually coming out. Now, by the time we get to the 3rd and the 6th of November, the games are probably going to be well into being data mined anyway. So a demo wouldn't really be that crazy, because you'd obviously have to go to the Paris Game Week to be able to play. It's not like a demo that everyone would be able to download, because last time they did that for Sun and Moon, it got data mined and everything got leaked before the games came out. It'd just be like a physical demo that you have to go and play. But I'm sure obviously it would still be a really, really good demo. But I think it's unlikely, but just something to look out for between the 3rd and the 6th of November. So potentially some new information as well could drop around that time. Next up, we also have the new mystery codes, mystery gift codes for Genesect, Volcanion, and Marshadow. They are now being distributed to the US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. PLDH tweeted out saying, you know, these mythical Pokemon distributions for Pokemon Sword and Shield have been announced for, as I say, USA, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. But I think before it was only for Europe, but now it's a lot of new places as well. So codes for Genesect and Volcanion will be available at stores from October the 16th, which is my birthday, and Marshadow from October the 30th, so October the 21st for all three in Australia and New Zealand. So these are the locations you can find them at and stuff. So Genesect and Volcanion comes to US GameStop from October the 16th to the 29th. It comes to the GameStop in Canada from the 16th to the 29th, and then Australia and New Zealand, it's in JB Hi-Fi. I'm guessing that's a shop. Obviously, I'm not Australian and I've never been to New Zealand, but I'm guessing that's like some sort of game shop or something in Australia or New Zealand, and that's available from the 21st of October to the 18th of November. So of course, and that's available until the Scarlet and Violet release day. They've been doing a lot of these kind of promotional things ready for obviously the games to come out. And then also Marshadow as well, so that comes to US, it comes to Target stores October the 30th till November the 12th. In Canada, it comes to GameStop October the 30th to November the 12th. And then Australia and New Zealand, again, JB Hi-Fi October the 21st to November the 18th. Either way, though, it's cool to see these mythical Pokemon being available worldwide and not just in Europe. We obviously just got the Shiny Eternatus kind of event as well, which started off in America and then became worldwide, so it only makes sense that these do as well. But either way, if you are in the US or Canada or Australia or New Zealand, then get ready to try and receive one of these mythical Pokemon mystery gifts very, very soon. Anyway, next up, it is this tweet from Soul Silver saying, I'm so glad that they just posted this, even though I had already clipped it from the trailer. So this was from the big overview trailer that was 14 minutes long a week ago, and it's kind of talking about the Titan battle with Clorf and how it just runs away at the end. So yeah, we've got Soul Silver saying, I'm so glad they just posted this, even though I had already clipped it from the trailer. This brings up a big question. Seems like this confirms we cannot catch the Titans, or does it? It runs away once its health is very low. Is that the end of the battle, or does it come back? So we have this kind of gif here, and basically it's the Drifloon kind of attacking the Clorf, and then obviously, as you can see, the health goes all the way down to the very bottom. But then when the health bar hits like red, it seems to make the Titan like run away. So what I actually think is going to happen is that there's going to be like phases to these Titan battles. So we're going to have like multiple battles with this Titan, but it's all in like the same kind of thing. So maybe you have to battle these Titans 3 times, and their health gets like lower every time. So maybe like you get Clorf all the way down to like this HP, and then it runs off, and then you have to go find it. And then next time you find it, its health is like, I don't know, over here. So like obviously a big chunk of it's gone, and then you get it all the way down to red again, and then it runs. And then you have to battle it again. So I think it's going to be in phases. I don't think it's just going to be one battle. And then when you beat the Titan in like the 3rd phase, I think that's when you're going to be able to catch it. We've got Soul Silverrod saying, now that I watch it, actually looks like the video was cut, so maybe it was just jump and leave once you KO it. I'm really not sure, but you can see here what I mean. So it could easily be like a phase thing there, or it could literally be when you get it low enough, it just runs away and you just can't catch it or anything like that. I'm guessing you can't just catch them at all, because they just seem to be like very unique things. Because like you can find like a bunch of normal little Clorf around the Titan. So yeah, I think the Titans are just gonna be like massive bosses, a little bit like the what are they? The Sun and Moon trials and stuff. You know, where you have to fight like the trial kind of monsters and stuff, and then you obviously can't catch them, you just have to defeat them. I think it's going to be something similar to that. Either way, a little bit interesting information there to go off. Also, can we just say how much damage this does, by the way? Like, this Drifloon does a, I don't know what move it uses, but it uses a grass type move after terrestrializing. It's super effective. It does all the HP pretty much of Clorf. Like, I think that's kind of crazy, because I'd expect these Titans to be relatively difficult to beat, but this little Drifloon just took out the whole Clorf pretty much in one hit. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe it is just like multiple phases of battle. Hopefully there are. Either way though, that's that. Next up we have this from Snorlax Monster talking about the engine Pokemon and the potential pre-evolution as well. So here we have Snorlax Master saying, last trailer people started speculating that Mailer's car's engine is a Pokemon, also due to its artwork having a tongue. However, in this trailer we see that the car's back axles have the same eyes. Are they part of the same Pokemon, or potentially a pre-evolved form? It's also possible that the axles are just styled to look like the Pokemon on the front, but aren't Pokemon themselves, which seems reasonably likely. Wish I had the edit button so I could change the original tweet to say Starmobile. Forgot we had an actual name for the car. So this is obviously the artwork of the Pokemon. Now, this is obviously a Pokemon. I mean, it's got a tongue. We just don't know a lot about it. It's just going to be hidden throughout multiple trailers, and then it's going to finally get revealed. It might not even get finally revealed before the games come out, to be fair. We're not too sure. We're obviously expecting like one massive new trailer like at the start of November, as I just said at the start of the video, which it could get revealed in that. But either way, it definitely is a new Pokemon, and I think this is a pre-evolution of it as well. Like, it looks a lot smaller than this Pokemon. It looks like there's only like one small part of it as well. But yeah, I don't know. I think this is definitely like an evolution line here, and these Pokemon attach themselves to vehicles. And again, I think it was posted on the website that the Starmobile was crafted with these Pokemon. Like, these Pokemon were like altered to kind of work with the Starmobile, so the Pokemon might not actually look something like this. It might just have like the same eye or something. But either way, that's that. We also have this as well from Mati Amamoto saying, more Pokemon seem to travel together in groups of 4 or 5, which is again making me feel like hordes are going to be in the game, because a lot of the different gameplay clips, gameplay screenshots reveal like a lot of Pokemon together. And as you can see here, there's 5 Slowpoke just chilling. And they're saying different Pokemon species also cross paths with one another and interact much closer than previous games. So it could potentially mean that mass outbreaks are back. It could also mean that, like, say, hordes are back. I think it's going to be a shiny hunting mechanic regardless. Maybe it's just another way of encountering Pokemon. Maybe there's like alpha Pokemon as well that spawn in these games, similar to obviously what we had in Legends Arceus. But I feel like there is a reason that we've seen so many screenshots and gameplay clips of multiple Pokemon in the same area. I think it is going to be something to do with like a new encounter method, which I hope is the case anyway. And then finishing things off, we also have this from Light saying, seems you have to be very near to interact with almost all Pokemon. So as you can see, the protagonist has to walk all the way up to Lechonk to interact with it, which I'm really happy about, because one of the really annoying things in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl in the Grand Underground, you were literally like nowhere near the Pokemon and it would just encounter you. It was really, really annoying. And I'm guessing because obviously there are like, I guess, hordes of Pokemon in different locations, it would be annoying trying to get through these Pokemon and it being a battle every 2 seconds. So I'm quite glad that it's you've got to actually properly go up to the Pokemon in order to kind of interact with it and actually battle with it. So quite happy with that, because like I say, the underground in BDSP was just a nightmare. I know they updated it like with a future update and made it so it's a lot better, but still when the games came out it was really annoying trying to get through different locations in the underground and having to do a battle every 2 seconds. But anyway, that's going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really does help out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on everything we covered in today's video. Do you think we're going to see a demo at the Paris Games Week, or do you think it's just going to be new information, or do you think we're just not going to see anything Pokemon related there? And also, what are your thoughts on this as well? Do you think that the Titan battles are going to have different phases, or do you think we're not going to be able to catch them all? And also, why do you think that this Drifloon did so much damage? Maybe there's a reason. Like maybe this was like phase 3 or something and it's weaker. I'm not sure. But either way, we should hopefully find out soon. And also, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think this is an evolution line or just something completely different? And do you think we're going to have like horde encounters as well in the Generation 9 games? Like I said, a lot of stuff to go over. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, drop a like. Let's try it at 500. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. It's everything from me though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.